So what's your top story today?
Oh, it's another poop story.
I've got the perfect thing to go with it.
Oh, today on the show. Good morning, Scallywags! Welcome back! Hey, happy Monday to you. Hope you guys had a great week.
Another week?
Yeah, that was not intentional. But if you saw the videos we posted, you know what happened. So yeah, there you go. And if not, feel free to go watch it.
Yeah, just pause this and go.
It's Spoo's vacation or Spoo's trip to the Kansas City trip.
The Kansas City trip.
Part 22.
Part 22.
Yeah, got to hang out in a tornado-like weather and
then almost died.
And then almost died. Yeah, that was fun, and not because of the tornado-type weather. But anyway, it's what you might have missed. We're back with your headlines, the stories that make the news fun.
Make the news fun?
Yeah.
Or
just really freaking weird. Yeah, either way.
God bless the USA.
Oh, good God. The top headline for today makes me proud to be an American. Absolutely proud to be American.
But that's okay.
Yeah, but we'll get there. Meanwhile, I'm going to kick things off with a mutant creature with pig's head and human hands found in a lake. But what is it really?
Who knows?
Read the book. Yes, that is right. Conspiracy theorists are claiming that they have found a mutant pig with human hands floating in a lake. At first glance, the floating mass looks like a dead pig. However, on closer inspection, it appears to have human-like hands and a straight tail. Right. The bizarre video went viral after it was posted on YouTube and has been shared more than 2,000 times over the last week or so. The person filming sounds uneasy as he approaches the creature and says, "What the hell is that?"
Don't they all say that?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, that's what you say.
Shaky cab. What the hell is that?
Can't get a good look at it, and then we run. He goes on to say, "Let's get out of here before you start stinking."
Really?
Yeah, because pigs stink.
Pigs do stink. You're right, they do.
It's not clear exactly where and when the animal was found. However, is believed to be here in the United States. The clip titled, "Can you identify this dead creature found in a lake with a pig head and human hands?"
I think they identified it,
which
really.
is way too long of a title.
I really think they just identified it.
Yeah, it's racked up numerous comments with a raft of viewers sharing the videos, rather. Some more logical than others. While some people thought that the animal was a hybrid beast, others were quick to point out that it's just simply a, decomposing pig.
No, it can't be that easy.
I know.
Never.
But its tail was straight.
They have that.
That happens. Yeah. And by the way, something that we probably should have mentioned up at the top here. We decided to do something fun this week. We asked you guys to post a single word, a random word, nothing inappropriate, just something that was out of the norm, into the comments of a post on Facebook, and we were then going to take those words and somehow work them into conversation. So the word of today is, so keep your ears open because that'll can't be forced in, has to come up naturally in conversation. That's the challenge for us. So
I see.
So at some point.
Okay, so we go from decomposing pigs. I got a little more uplifting story, guys. A little more uplifting. Summertime is all about
happy story.
Decomposing pigs are happy?
Yeah, totally.
Okay, whatever. Odd sense of what's happy.
It's hot. He was swimming. That's happy.
He was boiling.
He died happy.
He was boiling in that water.
Sure. Okay.
Nothing says summertime quite like the good old-fashioned lemonade stand.
Yeah.
Until you get busted by the police.
I saw a lemonade stand on the way here.
Yeah.
Oh, hey. Did you hear that?
Whoa.
That's another thing. We have the show ringtones.
We have ringtones now.
If you like, there's two of them currently. One is both of us just sang today on the show, and then there's also a Worst Week Wednesday ringtone. So if you're interested, we have those. Yeah.
So anyway,
Get Out of My Swamp is also an option.
Kraft owns Country Time Lemonade, and guess what they're doing?
Something crafty.
Something crafty. That's right. Kraft is offering to pay the legal fees for kids that get their lemonade stand shut down by the police.
That's just wrong anyway.
Well, it happens. Country Time Lemonade brand says arcane laws are making life difficult for children engaging in the entrepreneurship of the United States. Big Lemonade to the rescue, says Country Time, will reimburse kids who get fined up to $60,000.
Good Lord.
You're going to fine a kid $60,000 for a cup of lemonade. You, sir, need to go away.
They can give me $60,000. That'll pay for my college.
Right? Or they'll cover the cost of a permit for until August 31st, dubbing the program Legal Aid. To seek compensation, parents can report fines imposed anytime this year or last year. The company also says that for every retweet of its Legal Aid promotional video, I think we need to do that.
Yeah, we can do that.
It'll donate $1 to help kids who run afoul of the law, running lemonade stands in the future. It goes on to say, while police typically don't go after the junior lemonade vendors for lacking the proper papers, there are exceptions. In May, Denver police shut down a lemonade stand run by 2 entrepreneurs for failing to get a permit, according to KTVQ-TV. We're here for you. Meanwhile, not thinking getting health inspections have led stands being reported to be shut down all across Texas.
Yeah, that's so messed up.
Raising money for Father's Day. Seriously, people?
You're going to fine a kid $60,000 for doing something that has been like...
Since the 30s,
most, like, a wholesome thing that just generations and generations.
I grew up during the time of cell phones and TV, but I still fantasized as a child of running a lemonade stand.
Yeah, I actually saw a lemonade stand on the way here today. There was no kids working at the time. It was like just pushed up against the garage, but yeah, that was the first time I'd seen one in a long time. But that is that's messed up.
They're kind of like a phone booth. You don't see them anymore.
Yeah, right. Yeah. But now I know why you don't see them anymore.
A 6-year-old California who appeared in the Legal Aid video, which we will put a link to down below, says, my lemonade stand got shut down because I didn't have a permit. It was unfair. And it is. It's truly unfair.
Truly unfair.
So, cities across the country, get your act together and stop this injustice.
Yes.
I want lemonade.
And I want it now.
Yes. And, there's no good way to segue into my next story, so I'm just going to jump right in. A kidnapper accused of using an alligator to hold a man captive. Words again. Yeah. To hold a man captive. Authorities in Connecticut recently arrested a man who allegedly used an alligator in a bizarre attempt to extort money from the family of a man he's accused of kidnapping. Quote, they got this alligator on me, and they saying that if no money is given, they are gonna have him chewing on me.
Okay.
So that is the direct quote from the victim. This is back from April 6th in a phone call to his aunt living in Bridgeport. The victim, identified as 21-year-old man, doesn't give his name, reportedly told his aunt that he'd been kidnapped, and the man who had abducted him was demanding an $800 ransom in exchange for his release.
Why it was so low, looking at that above quote.
Yeah, right.
Okay, so he was being held hostage with an alligator?
Yeah, they put it on his back.
4-year-old man must have been held hostage by Florida man.
When the woman demanded proof that her nephew was unharmed, the kidnapper allegedly texted her a photo of her nephew hog-tied in a bathtub with a 3-foot American alligator on his back, baring its teeth. Police traced the phone that had been used to communicate with the aunt and were ultimately able to find the suspect and the victim in a hotel in Shelton. I mean, that's what's weird to me, is this all happened in Connecticut. Because, I mean, big alligator.
Hey, Florida man.
Country up there.
3 foot long is about the length of my leg.
I mean, a 3-foot alligator, yeah, it'll do some damage, but it's not gonna. I mean, I don't know. That just seems.
Was it laying? It was. I mean,
It was literally laying on the dude's
There
back.
are so many unanswered questions about this. One, where'd they get a 3 foot long
Why
alligator?
can't we? I want to see the picture.
If it was Florida man, there's all those news articles about Florida man does da 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 da.
Yeah.
Florida man's wildin', okay? Maybe he just finally
He
snapped.
went on a road trip.
He packed up his pet alligator, like all three.
Okay, there are 3 important things that I need answered that I don't think this news story answers. 1, where did the Connecticut man or Florida man
It was Florida.
have the alligator?
Well,
2, only $800?
I know, right?
Okay.
The suspect was armed with a large knife. He's been identified as Isaiah Garcia, 30 years old, of Garland, Texas.
Well, there are alligators in
There are
Texas.
alligators in Texas, yeah.
So that's the suspect?
And there was a woman who was his girlfriend, reportedly been questioned but not charged. The police basically went on to say it's an outrageous case, but it's clear from the evidence that this young man's life was in danger. This was no joke. The gator was unharmed, was picked up by the state Department of Environmental Protection.
Well, I'm glad the alligator was unarmed.
Yeah. He's an innocent victim in this whole thing.
He's the only victim in this whole thing because the alligator just doing its alligator-like thing, just swimming along. Next thing you know, laying on the dude's back for $800.
Yeah.
Sounds like Jimmy.
Jimmy.
Oh, Jimmy.
You're still missed.
Anyway,
I'm going to see if I can find that picture.
an alligator on his back.
Yeah.
While you're looking at that, I'm going to go hit my next story. Snakes are reptiles, cold-blooded, slow to react when you're dead.
Yeah.
Yeah. But not this rattlesnake. According to KII-TV, we're here for you. South Texas Jennifer Sutcliffe and her husband were out doing yard work near Corpus Christi when they spotted a 4-foot rattlesnake on their property. As any hot-blooded American Texan would do, her husband promptly grabbed a shovel and beheaded that darn rattlesnake. However, when he bent down to dispose of the reptile, it retaliated. Or rather, its severed head did. That's right, you heard it right. Snakes can still bite even after they're dead.
Where's the weak man's at?
There it is, another one. Let's see. The weekend of May 27th, Jennifer Sutcliffe's husband learned the hard way, and because the snake's head was no longer connected to a body when it bit him, as she told KII-TV,
We're here for you.
it discharged the full load of venom all at once.
Wow.
Yummy. According to the station, the man immediately began having seizures, lost his vision, experiencing internal bleeding. He reported he had to be airlifted to the hospital, and once there, doctors administered the anti-venom, but for the first 24 hours, they weren't sure if he was going to make it. According to Sutcliffe, a normal person who's going to get bit is going to get 2 to 4 doses of anti-venom. He had to have 26.
Wow.
Wow, that's a bad day. So yeah, there you go. If you're going to behead a creature with the shovel, maybe you ought to use said shovel to get rid of it. Not your bare hands. Yeah.
So you walk outside of your house and, you go out to that little kind of...
Transition.
Yeah, exactly, right. The little alley, the little lane there, back there behind the thing, and you see something that's kind of warm and brown there on the ground. That ain't fudge, my friend.
Not fudge at all.
No, that's not fudge. Man wonders why stranger keeps pooing in his garage, and he's had enough.
Oh, I can imagine he'd had enough.
Of course he has.
I would have had enough.
Absolutely. A man is upset because people keep going to the bathroom on his garage.
There's been a lot of poop in the news here of late.
There has been. Matthew Drayton from Cardiff, Wales, said that he's counted at least 5 incidences where people have defecated in the lane behind his property in just the last few years. His house backs onto Partridge Lane in the Roth area of the city? Roth area? Sure, why not? The 49-year-old who lives at home with his wife and toddler said that drug users are to blame for deciding that his property is a toilet. He's now installed CCTV to catch the culprits. Children have stopped playing in the nearby park due to overflowing bins and syringes. Wow, that took a weird turn.
Overflowing bins and syringes.
He said that I cycled to work a couple of times a week and we used the lane a lot because of our bikes. One time I cycled straight out and it was all over my tires.
Whoa.
Another time my wife had been to soft play with our toddler and had to negotiate the feces to get back into the garage as someone had done it while she had been away. We always have needles and syringes in the lane. There's all sorts of drug paraphernalia. He's recorded a number of people squatting behind his garage and is going to the loo. In one clip, a woman brings her own toilet paper.
Hey, at least she's being considerate.
Yeah. It's likely other instances have occurred uncaptured by the recording device. And he basically said that he plans on installing lighting in the troubled lane, which may only make the situation worse. Yeah.
Yummy.
Yeah. It's not just a night problem. It happens during the day. It happens all the time. Those darn drug users in there pooing.
Having to go to the bathroom and using their bodily functions.
Yeah.
Well, that one stunk. That last story stunk, but I got one that's just a little more right.
Oh, this brings a warm feeling to my heart.
We like the good taco. We like the occasional taco. We're not going to sit here and throw some. We could go for tacos right now. But I've got a special taco for you, Spoo.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
This
guy severed his friend's taco made.
Served.
That fudge was something different.
Yeah.
This guy served his friend's taco made from his own amputated leg.
God bless America.
Friends like this one Reddit user, incredibly shiny shark.
Yeah, that's the Reddit user's name. Yeah,
are hard to come by. Friends that will quite
the
literally.
guys from the last story.
Yeah, maybe he is. Will quite literally eat your flesh for fun. A couple years ago, 38-year-old Shiny, who prefers to remain anonymous, was hit while riding his motorcycle. His foot was so shattered, doctors said he'd never walk again, so he elected to have it amputated. They also let him keep it. Can you imagine that conversation?
Actually, that happens a lot.
Well, yeah, there's just paperwork that has to be signed.
Yeah.
A lot of times it's for religious reasons. Mm-hmm. But, so he went on and did the paperwork. Going on to say that cannibalism is not a federal offense in the United States. Outside of Idaho, where the act of eating human can land you in prison, whether said human gave consent or not, there are no laws prohibiting it. You heard that right. Cannibalism is legal.
Except in Idaho.
Which
isn't the state.
Yeah, it doesn't exist, so it's okay.
So, yeah.
But it's the act of getting the human flesh is where you start crossing some great lines.
Right.
He goes on to say, but the other remaining 49 states, it remains kosher. I wonder, is human flesh kosher?
Well, it depends on how it's prepared.
I would think so, as long as there's no dairy or anything, I'm sure. He goes on to answer a few questions about what was going on why he ate his foot. It's not going to be cremated and chucked into a landfill. It's part of me, and I want it back. On why the doctors gave him his amputated leg. Go back to the policies and procedures and religious benefits. Or not benefits, but religious ideologies. So he just signed the paperwork. On preserving the meat, I got back to my place and I froze it. He couldn't find a taxidermist to taxidermy it, so he thought about freeze drying it, but it would have been $1,200. Yeah. On not being weirded out by his amputated foot. Now, this is the best line of the whole story.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I had 4 friends with me at the time, and it was all surreal. We picked it up, we were playing with it. It didn't seem like it was a foot. It just seemed like an object, not a piece of a person. There was no emotional connection. In fact, that was the weirdest part, and that it wasn't weird.
No, not weird at all.
On finding 10 people willing to eat his foot, I invited 11 people. I said something like, remember how we always talked about how, if we ever had the chance to ethnically eat human? Words!
Accidental racism is fun!
Ethically eat human meat, would you do it? Well, I'm calling you out on that.
I would.
We're doing this or what? 10 said
Totally.
yes, I guess we're a weird group.
Absolutely, totally would.
On the recipe, you want to know how to cook a good human fajita? It's right here. Yeah. You marinate it overnight and saute it with onions, pepper, salt, pepper, and a little lime juice. Then you serve it on, well, I'm thinking like bell peppers. Yeah. Serve it on a corn tortilla with tomatilla sauce. Read the full recipe transcribed by the chef here. Of course we're going to click on that.
We'll put the recipe down below in the description. So, And we have to say, I mean, you can't pass this opportunity up to say, hashtag taco foot. That's too good.
Oh, my Lord.
So there's your question for today.
my
Would
land.
you ethically try human meat?
Ethically, not.
Yeah. Would you ethically try human meat?
Yes.
I would. Beyond a shadow of a doubt. I'm curious.
I'm sure
I've always
it would
heard we
just-
taste like pork.
Apparently, we taste beefy and bison-like.
According to that, we taste like bison.
It's a little bit more like deer meat.
Yeah, well, I can see that.
I heard a story from my uncle that one of his friends cut a quarter out of his skin and ate it.
I totally
It
would.
tasted like chicken.
Yeah. So would you? Would you try it if you got given the opportunity to ethically try human meat? Would you? Answer down in the comments below. Make sure you check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
And while you're on the YouTubes, keep liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing.
We like
We're
that.
on the push to 300.
Indeed, we love when you do that type of stuff there.
Definitely.
Yeah. Also, on the Facebook page, a big hair just flew off my arm there.
The Facebook page right there.
right there. Send us a private message and order yourself one of the show T-shirts.
Woo, show
only
t-shirts.
$20 for a short sleeve shirt. You can get a long sleeve shirt for $22, or you can go ahead and pre-order one of the hoodies for wintertime. $25 for those.
Yep. So
Vast array of colors.
Best array. That's
Words.
words. Words are hard. So I'm gonna go hit the reset button on my mouth, and we'll catch you tomorrow for Tuesday's episode.
Indeed, we will. Goodbye.
Hey, this is Melissa from Jefferson City. Now here is your Russian video clip of the day.
Давай, ебать. Шат.
А тебе запить не надо. Съешь его.
Шат.
Ебанулся.
Давай, давай, я вижу твой глаз, нах, червивый. Тебя опа, ща по-любому.
Hey guys, thanks for watching that video. We hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah, and if you liked what you see, go ahead and click on our faces to go ahead and subscribe to get all of our Monday through Friday stuff.
Indeed. And here's a couple of links down below that you can follow to watch more shows like it. Tons of great content right here at Scallywag Productions. We'll see you tomorrow.